Well, if you want to do the serendipitous discovery,
You can, let's go, yeah.
just over there,
Do you take your pick?
we'll find.
Is it that easy to just find fossils here?
Well, let's go and have a look.
incredibly easy. There's tens of thousands of
Yes,
fossils
just
here
watch your footing.
from
Do
the
you wanna grab
Jurassic
your pick?
beds. Tens of
so
thousands
we
of
could
them.
just walk there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you walk there, you'll find
Yeah,
a
do you
fossil.
want to get your pick now?
Okay.
Let's go.
Right.
Slide.
Just careful of your footing because it is very slimy.
It is.
Yeah, it's like walking on a sort of spongy layer. So this area here was where what we called David's Ditch, because back in 2019 we had a fresh sort of exposure done in case the opportunity for Sir David Attenborough to come and have a little bit of a fossil hunt, and he absolutely loved it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's something. There we go. Didn't even need a pick.
Wow.
So here we have a Jurassic Ammonite, and this is a Sigaloceros Ammonite. This will be 167 million years old. How amazing is that? And there it is, been washed out.
What other kind of things do you get like in this? So we found just gripe here.
So I think there's sort of little mollusks here. That's quite nice. That's quite
Bivalve.
nice actually. This is a
Pleuramia.
nice Pleuramia bivalve, this one. It's quite nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. It's another little Sigaloceros.
So is this why you came? Just because of how many fossils you can find here?
Yeah, so originally back in 2016, Nev and I got permission to come here to look for fossils. And then when the quarrying had just sort of stopped and that corner had been just left where the gravel layer they'd got to had finished for them, that's when we started finding the mammoth bones. So it's all sort of a bit of luck, and you know how we come across the mammoth graveyard was definitely a bit of luck and timing. That looks like a Cadoceros there, Nev.
It is, yeah. I just picked that one
You
up.
see that one? A part of a Cadoceros.
So that's the body chamber of a sort of fat round ammonite called Cadoceros, which is not the most common ammonite you find here.
Is the bottom bit, is that the
Suture lines.
suture lines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, but the bottom surface
Yes.
here.
Yeah. Often nicknamed the cat's paw.
That's gorgeous.
So imagine what that would look like when it's clean and not covered in.
Well, that's ridiculously good preservation, isn't it?
Yeah, that actually is not the best preservation. Some of the ammonites are stunningly well preserved
Yes.
here. Absolutely gorgeous. And I found another one. I just spotted it just here. Get out. That's an ammonite. There we go.
I got you.
Probably a Sigaloceros.
Yep.
Amazing.
You're welcome to take a few of these for prizes or for research.
Haven't seen daylight in 167 million years.
And until last week we're underwater again.
Yes.
Yep, exactly that. And if I break this rock here, I can prove that there are ammonites in there as well. 100% guarantee.
Go on then.
So I'm just going to break it with this hammer.
So Nev's using a geological hammer.
Yeah, don't use a
And
normal hammer.
one's,
This is a
been with him for decades. You know, yeah, as I say, people have their favourite tools, don't they? See impression.
Right.
Yeah. Not good for that over there.
So looking good, mate, you promised.
I think I might
So
have
what
one.
we'd like to do is to get students, first of all, doing a surface walk. So as the dewatering starts to happen, these sorts of things just naturally wash.
Yeah.
So it's a sort of a case of having a, you know, getting a line, the classic line, just having a surface look to see what's.
Maybe I just revise that to say a really nice bivalve.
Oh,
The Pleuramia. Yeah.
Oh, they were
I'll
creatures
break
once,
this a bit
weren't they?
more. Just never know.
He just likes smashing rocks, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got to break them down.
Should have started with the big one.
Here we go,
Why not?
Ammonite.
Oh. Oh, that's a cute one, isn't it?
Small one, it's a little Sigillosaurus.
Yeah.
My cans.
lovely these are.
Yeah, look at the lights there. The keel will be lovely.
Look over there on the opposite bank.
Oh, yeah.
Water. Just spotted
Wow.
Yeah, that's a Proplanulites.
Oh, yes.
Just sitting there.
Is that the negative?
Yeah, it's called the. It's an impression of an ammonite. There's another ammonite. There you go. Here, see it. So what I'll do is I'll just pop it out of this block. Yep. A beautiful Jurassic Sigillosaurus,
that. How old?
165 million years old,
Fantastic.
from the Callaway's beds. So, yeah, just illustrates just how incredibly rich this site is. There's so much here to find, and all of these blocks, when you break them, usually yield the fossils that.
Wood.
It's fossil wood, yeah. Fossil tree.
Like it's charcoal.
It's driftwood basically that's gone. There's an ammonite there though. See it? This is going to be quite spectacular. So just illustrate this. See, there's a bit of an ammonite there.
Yep.
Just here.
See something.
It's called Proplanulites.
Oh, it's my favourite ammonite, the Proplanulites. Oh, it's going to be a gorgeous one, I'm sure it is.
Oh, and Sax, there's a lot of them.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
See, that would be an amazing block to prep, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can see one there. It's an impression of something there, and there's this ammonite here, which is in this shelly limestone. It's yeah. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can just pop it out the rock. Right. Okay. So someone can have the pleasure of revealing this fossil. First time, Laura, in 165 million years. Yep. You just pop the top off.
Yep.
Yeah. You see it? Wish I can see you could.
Oh,
There you
yes. It is a perfect
Yeah.
ammonite. What we would do with tools on site is we would remove all the rock, which we call matrix. So we would remove all this using an air pen, which is a vibration type tool that runs on a compressor. Take all the rock from away that so that the probe would stand out. But there's another one under there. He's got a friend.
Yeah, you usually get them in pairs.
Something there.
Bivalve. Oh, maybe another ammonite.
He's definitely got something there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look.
Yeah, definitely got another ammonite there.
She died with a friend.
And probably some more in this bit that I haven't finished
Look at
breaking down.
the negative as well, isn't it? Just
Counterpart. we
beautiful.
call that.
My favourite ammonite, Proplanulites. Oh. I don't know whether it's my eyes, but I can see I don't know whether it's a body chamber there sticking out. I'm going to go and point it so you can. It might be
Oh,
nothing.
I can see it.
Bit of body chamber, I think it is.
That's an ammonite. You can see it's just dead ahead.
Yeah, I got it. Is it whole?
Sadly, just a bit of body chamber. But it's quite.
Sadly, it's still gorgeous.
But it's quite a chunky one, so he would have been sort of that sort of size.
Yep.
You can see why you brought Attenborough here.
So you can see chunks of there's black marks in the rock there. That's permineralized fossil wood. So these are little bits of stem, branches. Sometimes you find large logs of wood that's basically sunk down onto the Jurassic sea floor and then been buried, and then they've been permineralized by that. The cellular structure of the wood's still preserved because it's not been crushed. So when you slice them open, you can see growth rings and work out how old they were when they died based on the growth rings and things like that. So we've got fossil wood here too. So it's a unique site. So that wood came from a nearby landmass, obviously,
There's a block nerve.
and that landmass was
Something sticking out there, isn't there?
probably around where London is today. Yeah. So
Is it pretty amazing that you can find so much in what is just, you know, like Attenborough's trench? We were just looking in.
yeah,
Like,
David's ditch. Yeah.
yeah, David's
Attenborough's
ditch.
trench doesn't sound quite as.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's so rich.
David's ditch.
We call it David's ditch.
Yeah, this is a nickname we've got for this little area, David's ditch.
Put it next to it.
I don't see what's in focus slowly.
Well, I'm doing everything as slowly as possible to get a chance to focus.
So I got a double sort of heel.
Yep. See what else is on this
Beautiful,
block,
isn't it?
because I've only knocked the end off it.
You won't want to leave today. He wants to find something amazing for you. He wants to find the positive of that. That would be pretty. It's probably under there, in that.
So there's an ammonite in here, and I'll try and pop it out. Gryph here.
It's bivalve, I think.
Yeah, it's a flat part of a gryph here. It's it's the right valve. So they've got a flat valve and a curved valve.
So that Gryphea is absolutely massive there.
Yeah, it is. They are big.
Is that like the lid that goes on top of it?
Yeah, basically, yes, the lid. Yeah, I know, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? Here we go, there's another ammonite here. So if I just lift this block up. Ammonite. Sigalosaurus. First time seen daylight in 165 million years.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. This is an incredible site.
Yeah.
You know, there's no shortage of fossils.
That's the other side, the Gryphea.
Yeah. That's the other side of the ammonite. Here we are.
Love it.
So there's no shortage of finds. Let's see what else this has got. Who knows? An ammonite shell.
That is one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's part of the body chamber of that ammonite. Yeah. Let's keep breaking it.
You can hear when it's just about to crack, can't you?
Yeah, and I think we've got something really beautiful in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's turn it over.
Oh, I see where you're talking. I'm going to get my shadow in the shot, but it's going to be worth it.
I think you're going to enjoy this.
Yeah, exactly. There might be a few of that. I'll try and play.
What have we got here? Obviously an impression of something incredible. Ammonite. And
See the real thing.
see the real thing here in the rock. Also that ammonite that's there. There you go. Here.
Oh, the cameraman's in the shot. That's awful.
That's a Keplerites. But there are several more ammonites yet to come out. I'll demonstrate. It's not over yet. So, 2 ammonites there. And ammonite there, ammonite here, ammonite there. just illustrates just incredible abundance. Amazing, amazing, amazing abundance, and the preservation is stunning. So
Is the shell the conch?
yes, it is the conch. Yeah,
That's the original.
the original shell. Yes, they've been turned to calcite. They've been mineralised, but the original aragonite, which is the pinkish colour of some of these shells, is still there. That sort of pink colour. That's the original shell material, or aragonite as it's known. Yeah. I'll try and split this one out. See if this works. Normally take these back and prepare them. Here we go.
Look.
It's a Proplanulaites.
Is it a nice one?
Yeah, some lovely
Is it?
ammonites in
Oh,
this
can I
shelly
go and have a look?
nodule.
Because I can't not see a Proplanulaites fresh out of it. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
What tells you what it is? Is it? I think, if I remember rightly, it's like the edge,
Yeah, the keel.
the keel.
Yes,
Yeah.
and all these ammonites are different shapes, and they're quite diagnostic from this layer.
Top look like pops as well.
Yeah.
So that actually, prepping wise, probably just wash it. Use a little bit of a scrubbing brush with some nice clean water. Yeah, and then really we would probably maybe some wax to sort of bring out the
Yeah.
suture lines on it and the colours. But really, the prepping on that is so minimal. You don't need any
No, it's
kit.
just there, isn't
Just,
it? Bit
in
of
fact, I
water.
might bring my pot of wax and some brushes down, and we can.
No more in that bit, I don't think.
Is it hard to leave?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
impossible.
there's so much in it, and it's so easy.
Yeah,
Which is why we're really excited about this dig, because we can camp and we can stay here 24/7 and
leave.
totally immerse ourselves in like the whole
yeah.
paleo environment. And
How long are you going to be living here?
3
till the
weeks.
5th of August we pack up, which will be a very
We'll be
sad
down here every
day.
night.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I just still need another one.
Oh, there's two on here. One under the. There we go. There's yet another one to pop
Oh,
out.
look at that.
Yep. A perfect one there as well.
So put him back with his friend then,
Yeah, I could do if you want, but
so you can see the two together.
two Keplerites. That's perfect to the centre.
Is it?
Just popped all the way. The matrix just came away from the fossil and exposed it to its very centre. Yeah, and we've hardly made a dent in this site. We really haven't checked it over thoroughly. That's just the first, metre? It's a Sigillosaurus. Shall I knock it out? Yeah. Ready?
Yep. Oh, mate. The detail.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a Sigillosaurus. So we'd normally take that back and prepare around the edge, remove the sediment from the inner whorls and expose it fully on this block of rock. It's a shelly limestone. And it's just not just ammonites, there's all sorts of things in here. There's bivalves, there's gastropods, all sorts of snail shells. A real rich fauna. Incredibly rich and incredibly diverse fauna.
Is it well studied?
Actually, no, it's not been systematically studied at all. This is why this site is so unique. So the idea at the moment is to produce a sort of thematic publication, a document that covers everything from this site, all of the fossils, the Ice Age material as well, because of its uniqueness. So everything is captured in one place rather than lots and lots and lots of different papers. But obviously people will be publishing individual papers on specific aspects of this site, but most of the research work will be combined into this thematic volume, sort of the Oak Tree Fields dig or something. We're not sure what we'll call it, but there's a beautiful ammonite in here. Let's pop that out. See the edge of it there? See if I can get it to pop out the rock. There you go. You can do the.
I can do the honours.
You could do the honours.
Let me just
Yeah.
get my-
If you lift that piece off the surface there, just pop it off. It'll pop to the middle. There we go.
Bloody,
Oh wow.
look at the sutures.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So we're just leaving and we thought it'd break one or more of these Callaway's shelly nodules, and it's just revealed the edge of an extremely rare nautilus called Simonautilus juliani. They're extremely uncommon. We've only ever found 3 in over 40 years of collecting in the Cotswold Water Park, and this is the 3rd specimen that I'm aware of, and we'll prepare this out of the rock. It will be truly an amazing specimen. What's really weird about them? They're not found in this part of the world. They're more common in southern Europe and from other equivalent rocks in the south of Europe and the Middle East. And this was one that made it up here on his holidays.
So we'll get to see it again.
Yes, you will. Yeah, I'll prepare it with an air pen. So that has made my day. Really has. An amazing specimen.
So this is the first catalogued item of the finds of from the dig. What should we, are we cataloguing with Callaway, so K001?
Yeah, let's call it K001.
As found by Dave Marshall near the sump area whilst we were fixing the pump. This is an unusual ammonite, part of an ammonite, because it's straight.
It's called a heteromorph.
Oh, yeah, 165 million years old, from the Callaway's formation.
That's extremely rare,
Yes.
especially from here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Has it got a slight curve in the...
Yeah, it has. It's got a very slight curve, and then the bit that's missing usually just forms a very loose spiral. So it does coil up, but very loosely. So the outer body chamber is more or less straight with a very slight curve.
And it's called a...
Parapetosaurus.